Singapore disposes of over 3,000 tons of waste per day and uses incinerators, landfills and open dumps as a solution. The Tuas South Incineration Plant is one of only 4 facilities in the nation equipped to perform the incineration process. The Tuas South Incineration Plant receives 600 trucks per day on average, burns the garbage at temperatures between 850 and 1000 degrees, and then reduce the amount of ash to 90% to reduce the landfill area needed. The ash will later be moved to a landfill near the Singapore Strait, Pulau Semakau and Pulau Sakit Islands. The landfill is surrounded by mangroves and coral reefs and will be full by 2035. Singapore is well known for its small size, but it has a warm climate and high humidity levels. It has found a way to solve its plastic waste problem. Despite Singapore's clean image, waste management is still a challenge. The government has implemented a waste management system that includes waste minimization, recycling, incineration, and landfill disposal. Singapore has invested heavily in research and development to develop new waste management technologies such as plasma arc gasification and pyrolysis. These technologies can be used to generate electricity, which can be used to power homes and businesses and reduce waste and pollution.
Innovative workers play a vital role in improving an organization's innovation capabilities by sharing knowledge and contributing their exceptional skills. Singapore has implemented innovative approaches to waste management, such as incineration and recycling programs to address its waste problem. The efforts of innovative employees have helped Singapore overcome waste-related environmental challenges, including construction of the Semakau landfill using advanced techniques to prevent pollution. Global trends, including waste disposal, have impacted organizations and carriers, prompting companies to adopt environmental, social, and corporate governance standards. Singapore's Zero Waste Master Plan aims to reduce waste going to landfills and increase recycling rates by developing new state management facilities and implementing waste reduction strategies. Individual societies and countries have a crucial role to play in reducing, reusing, and recycling waste to shape a sustainable future for future generations. The nature of work and employment has a significant impact on waste disposal management in Singapore, with initiatives like the Tuas Incineration Plant contributing to the reduction of landfill space. Efforts are being made to extend the lifespan of Semakau landfill through research and applying lessons learned from previous waste disposal methods. Singapore's Zero Waste Master Plan includes policies like potential plastic taxes or bans, as well as extended producer responsibility schemes, highlighting the importance of collaboration among professionals, society, and the nation to achieve sustainable waste management solutions.
Moving on to the next part, Sustainable Development Goals in Big Trash Problem will be presented by me. My name is Nur Najwa Izzati binti Rahmat. So what is sustainable development? It is development that meets the needs of current generations without compromising the ability of future generations to meet the needs of aspiration. So to clarify your understanding, it comprises 2 dimensions, which is the notion of sustainability, means to maintain, and the other one, development, to make better. Like other development approaches, sustainable development is all about an improvement in the human condition. However, public participation can be a problem, as it is playing an essential role in Sustainable Development Goals (SDG). There are different types of public participation in sustainable development. The first one, passive, functional, consultative, manipulative, interactive, and self-mobilization. For the next part, application in principle of management course. After understanding what I've learned in this course, I can relate some elements of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling on how Singapore manage their waste in a small country. So the first application is strategic planning. The second one is monitoring and forecasting the environment. And the last one is key performance measures that are equivalent to controlling. The first application is strategic planning. It's the development of the competitive strategy or the planning that sets the long-term direction of the organization, such as Tuas South Incineration Plan. So, why strategic planning is important in the management? Because the first one, to shape and adjust the organization's business and outputs to ensure that they produce the desired return on invested capital. Second, to guide the organization to accomplish its mission and to organize the allocation of resources. And third, 6. To maintain a viable fit between the organization and its ever-changing environment. After developing strategic plan, we need to monitoring and forecasting the environment. Once the organization has established a successful strategy, it must be maintained by adjusting its strategy as industry and the environment evolve. This requires executive management to understand the source of their success and develop systems that facilitate the continuous monitoring of the change taking place around them. It is common for people to say, we can predict the future and anyway our problems are in the present. Many of the present problems are there because the person did not attempt to look ahead and take action at an earlier point in time. So to lessen surprises, firms should engage in the practice of vulnerability analysis to forecast the environment. The last application can be related from this documentary is key performance measures, the process of evaluating and regulating ongoing activities to ensure that goals are achieved. As key performance measures equivalent to control, the control function includes 3 steps. The first is setting standards with which performance can be compared, such as identification of key performance measures. The second is measuring actual performance and comparing it with the standard. The third is taking corrective action as necessary.
In conclusion, we can see that the incinerator has a significant influence on Singapore's ability to address its severe rubbish issue. Because the incinerator is so environmentally friendly, we can observe that environmental pollution is not a major issue in Singapore. People can notice a number of benefits from using incinerator to address significant waste issues in their nation. One of the recommendations on how to overcome this problem is by implement certain rules. Enforce strict waste management laws to guarantee responsibility and compliance across organizations, sectors and people. Next is to launch extensive recycling programs and inform the public about the value of recycling to promote recycling and trash reduction. In residential location and public space, recycling facilities are easily accessible.
Next is lesson from the documentary. The lesson that we can learn from that video is how Singapore fits its big trash problem. Singapore does many ways to dispose of the excessive waste in their country. Singapore's country also use a way that can avoid environmental pollution to their country. Next is burning trash and filtering smoke are 2 steps in Singapore's waste management process. First, trash from every trash bag and garbage can is gathered. The waste is then delivered to an incinerator facility to be burned there. This fire reaches temperature of over 1000 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to burn up all the trash.
Created using Powtoon.